Hello again, welcome to SED'S Shed. Beast quiz for fun. I got a cracker for you today. But let me tell you a little story first, okay? When me and my wife went on holidays to a place, Cyprus, Ayia Napa. Ayia Napa Slappers, is it? No, just Ayia Napa. We went to Cyprus. You know, you get a favourite album, don't you, when your holiday album, which you love, didn't you know? So when I was laying on, it was an album called, it was called Palm Trees and 80 Degrees. I'll tell you what that's by in a minute now. So when I was laying on my sun lounger, my sunglasses on, I haven't got no sunglasses here, so I can't show you. And you lay down here, we all put sunglasses on us men, don't we? So you lay, your wife's by here, and you were by here on a sun lounger, and you're stretching back, and you've got these sunglasses on, and so when you've got these sunglasses on, right, and something walks past, it catches your eye, and you look, instead of going like that, your eyes go like that, don't they? And then what happens then? No one knows where you're looking at, do they? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Well, after the holiday, you get your white eyes, like, and brown everywhere else. But so you lay like this, and all of a sudden, you get your shades on. If you didn't have your shades on, you get a tap the back of your head. Stop looking. I was only looking across there. I was like, all the lovely scenery we got. I'm not going to mention what it is because I get in trouble. So anyway, we was laid there on this lovely beach in Ayia Napa, listening to Palm Trees and 80 Degrees by a band called the Duelers. It was our album for holidays, it was, right? So I thought, I'm friends with this dude on Facebook now, and he's a bit too cool to talk to me, like, said, like. But, I messaged him, I thought, I wonder if he wants to come on SED'S Shed, So I messaged Gale, the bass player from the Duelers, played on the album Palm Trees and 80 Degrees, right? Which he actually played on, he's the band, like, he's in the band, like, And hi Jason, would you fancy going on SED'S Shed? Fun, we need help for this, what's going on, all that, like. Yeah, sure, said. Just like that. So believe it or not, he messaged me, yeah, we'll do it, and I jigged him again and said, do you think you'll be able to get it? I can't do it now this week. You got the kids, my phone went off in there, I got the kids to look after or whatever, so it's fair enough. We don't got that problem. I am no more because I'm grown up. But. Then he messaged me in on Monday. I'll do a few Wednesdays, he said. And there, Wednesday, I didn't say anything. He messaged me, there it is. And this is it. So he put 3 great bass tracks down. He's trying to find bass tracks we know, and maybe something a bit more that we might not all know, like, they're not as good as his bass tracks, mine, the Duelers, because I got a video on Facebook of me and Mrs. getting ready, and look at the sunset, and this red light off the album is playing, like, and it's just made the holiday, like, brilliant. So what was I saying there? I had to go, didn't I? It's terrible, isn't it? So anyway, I probably put his own bass lines down, but then you might not know them because you maybe biggest fan is what I am, like, is what a lot of us are. So he put 3 bass tracks down for us. 2 you might know, make it easy for everybody, and then one a bit more difficult, a bit for the bass heads, the shared heads, like with the music, the bass lines and all that, like, Excuse me. So he put them down for us, which are really cool. If you want to go and see Jason and the band, the Duelers, they've got a tour booked up for this year. They're playing in Cardiff as well, yeah, the Motorpoint Arena. Check out their website on Duelers on their website. I'll put a link on the underneath this. Have a look on there to see where the tour and see if you can catch them. We've got to catch them. It's the most chilled out, coolest band you can possibly want to see. I'm saying that when I played in a ska band, I left this ska band for certain reasons. Someone pissed me off, peed me off, to be honest. So I left this band, but this band was booked to support the Duelers. I kicked myself for doing that. I should. That's the only regrets I have about leaving that band, that ska band. But there we are. I'll cry about that later anyway. So anyway, listen to Jace and see what 3 tracks you've got for you people out there, okay? Jace, over to you.
Evening or morning, depending on when this gets posted. Welcome to SED'S Shed Bass Quiz for Fun. Big thanks to SED for asking me to get involved. I've tried to choose 3 bass lines which are not too easy but not too obscure. The first one is one of the first bass lines I ever learnt when I was about 8, I think. So yeah, see if you recognise it. And so on. My second one is by a favourite artist of mine. If you don't recognise it from the original, you might recognise it from some remixes and stuff like that. But yeah, here we go. My third and final one is a bit more obscure, but if anyone's going to know it, it'll be Bass Players. It's by a band that were a big influence on me on my teenage years especially. Yeah, see if you recognise this passage from the song. Cool, nice one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks again to SED for getting me involved. I look forward to seeing the video and all your answers. Take it easy. Peace.
Cool bass lines. Can you set them out? There was definitely 2 I knew. The last one I didn't know, but I only flicked through them, see. So then I got to the thing then. Can you please tell me what the names of the songs are in the band? I knew the 2, but the third one, I know it because it was my favourite of my favourite album by a band. Well, I can't tell you, I know what to tell you. And on that album, that guitarist only played on that album with them. But there we are. I don't give too much away, right? But it was my favourite album by that band at the time, like, you know. Not as good as Palm Tree 80 Degrees. It wasn't as good as that album, right? You know, that was an immense album, right? But I knew 2 of them straight away. The one I had to ask, but I knew it. It was so stupid. I should have just waited a bit longer, I would have had it. But anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. A massive thank you for Jason Gale, like, you know, and if you can go and see the Duelers, like, you know, wicked band, try and go and see them. Try and see if you're any taffies in Cardiff, try and get to Cardiff. They play Chepstow Castle a bit there as well. My friend's band supported me at Chepstow Castle. Oh, bing! So, thanks very much for tuning in, everybody, and check this guy out. Go and listen to some Duelers as well, okay? Because he's going to have to help us out. Let's just do a bit, send a bit back in it. Thanks very much.